welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Tommy McTom Tiddly Toodoo with Adam Calhoun, Struggle Jennings, and Nova, our favorite. In God we trust. I think this might be the last from the saga of the Adam Calhoun Tom album that we get videos for. Maybe. I don't know. In any case, it's gonna be political, whittical, Tommy stuff. You know, the Tom plus Adam Calhoun thing, it exists. So anyway, let's stop talking about it and see what we got.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning.
I mean, that's a theory. Not a very great theory, but it's a theory.
The election's planning riots for the citizens.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's been true since George W. Jr. signed in the Patriot Act. Powers that be have always made it a point to manipulate events and make shit happen that helps their agendas. That's always been a thing. It's just easier now, thanks to the fallout of the Patriot Act. So, you know, thanks George W. Jr., I guess.
Government has always lied. It's history repeating, but
there you go. He just said what I said. It's history repeating.
Problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them.
Also correct. Our education system is designed to breed stupid.
If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it.
That's different issue entirely. We're talking about private enterprise now, how we should regulate certain private enterprises that are mainstream communication enterprises, kind of like phones are. It's a lot less conspiracy and a lot more in your face. These are the values and views of Twitter, so they moderate based on their political leanings. So I think it's a slightly different topic.
Administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus every—
Satanists? Okay. Hail Satan!
year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's
yeah, because there's new threats and the news makes money off of making you scared of stuff.
Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots.
No, it's not American patriots. Right now it's Russia, but I think this was written before that.
Will be hated on by folks who call America home.
This pause is just a pause. Fuck you.
Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people.
That's correct. It's something I say a lot, even though Tom very much in his music gears it to, you know, one of the political sides more than the other. But Tom himself seems to be a political moderate, even if his music doesn't always follow suit.
Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you.
United we stand, divided we fall. Yay, Nova! Nova's our favorite. We stand Nova.
The man on the news says the problem is me.
The man on the news says the problem is whatever gives the man on the news more money. This is pleasant sounding, though.
I'm just a small town boy with
I like seeing Nova say small town boy.
big American dreams. The world's going crazy.
Nova, you can't fool me. You're not an innocent small town boy. I've seen your butt stuff videos.
Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice.
Don't know who to believe, so
That's Struggle Jennings. I think this is going to be the first time I've ever heard music from Struggle Jennings. I'm just aware of who he is vaguely.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you want to change it.
Which pages? What are we talking about? The Bible? History books? The Constitution? What pages, Adam?
You racist. You hate this. Why you wanna—
Okay, hold on. Adam, of all the people...
Nigga ass nigga, you a nigga, and I'm just a cracker.
Oh, and I'm sure you're saying you need to listen to that song, Racism, in context. It's deep and artistic. Oh, yeah, because I'm sure Adam Calhoun's the kind of guy who would never, ever consider, you know, just throwing that word around just because he feels entitled to it and is an asshole.
Whoop a bitch nigga ass my specialty. Nigga, you ain't nothing, dude.
shit, he say nigga?
Yeah, I did. Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah, that would never happen. Now, I'm not saying that makes you racist. I'm just saying when you do that, you don't get a cry,
Why do these racist liberals think I'm racist?
bro, it's pretty fucking obvious why they think it. And I'm not saying you're racist, but you're not exactly an authority on who is.
Can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing.
Yeah, I know. The liberal left, who I can't stand either, they're intolerable, very bigoted and hate-filled, while claiming to be the opposite. But the right isn't like this haven of anything better. It's just stupidity instead. Just stuff that makes no logical sense, doesn't follow reason at all. It's painful. Both sides are painful.
Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression.
What? So take them from the left to the Middle East so they learn oppression? Oh, God. What is the point that you're trying to make there? You know, in America, we're not stoning gay people. Just because people have it worse in other places doesn't mean what we have is okay.
Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals.
Yeah, I mean, no one's surprised. And this is the part where I realize that my recording software wasn't picking up the audio for the song, so I'm gonna have to edit the audio back in for that part of the video. Comment below to lament my sorrows of having to edit the audio back into the song for the first minute and 27 seconds. Ugh.
Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover Star.
Hold on. Why is wearing a mask the hill that so many conservatives want to die on? Like, why is that the one? Of all the things to complain about and actually put your foot down on, it was that. I understand the vaccine mandates, because that's not something that should be mandated, you know, autonomy over your body and stuff, but going into a public place with a freaking cloth over your face to stop spreading some damn germs. Like, first of all, hospitals should have always had a mask requirement. We're a little late getting them onto that. But how is that the hill that you want to die on? How petty and Karen-like energy is that? I know that's not all he's saying. He's talking about the whole liberal thing where they talk about privilege from their Range Rovers. I get it. Hypocrisy is much stronger on the left than it is on the right. That's one thing that the right will always have on the left. For all the stupidity of the right, they're not nearly as hypocritical as the left. The left is a giant sea of hypocrisy. That's what Adam's talking about here. Anyway, moving on.
Bucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Big tough guy.
You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray.
That's not, you see, this man needed to watch more Sesame Street growing up. You know, to get the whole one of these things is not like the other. I shouldn't have to explain to you why the idea of what he's talking about being mentally and, you know, emotionally strong, how that somehow relates to kneeling for the anthem. Like, those aren't related issues. He's basically just saying anyone who disagrees with him politically is weak. But it means you've completely misunderstood your opposition and also are trying to make a false correlation. It's perfectly representative of your party, so I'll give you that.
I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
I know you want to go back to the old days.
Nigga, fuck you!
You know, I would say if you're not white, going back to the old days in America isn't exactly ideal. I don't know if you knew that.
Man on the news says the problem is me.
It might be you, but it's from the news. Don't trust it.
I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams.
Oh, also, this is a good time to say that Adam's verse sounded like Dookie. I have not heard him do anything that sounds good yet. Even Adam Calhoun fans, half the time I see them comment, go, yeah, it doesn't sound that great, but the beats are good, and I like the lyrics. Like, okay. Adam Calhounathan fans, Adam Calzone fans who like what he sounds like. I have a question. Why? Okay, moving on.
The world's going crazy and they lying to us.
Adam, if you watch this, all I want to say is, I lost my train of thought. ADHD brain.
Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Oh yeah, now I remember. If we ever meet up in the musical world in person and you're really emotionally distraught over my scathing reviews, I'll buy you a beer. We can hug, and if that's too like San Francisco queer-mo-sexual for you, we just get a good hearty handshake and some prolonged eye contact until it starts to feel gay, and then I'll buy you another beer. No Brokeback Mountain stuff, unless you want it. You're kind of cute. Anyway.
Yeah.
Damn, that voice. I mentioned Brokeback Mountain, and this cowboy man comes in. Yeah. Well, never mind, Adam. You're out. Jennings is in.
Refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer.
This man sounds like he's either screamed every day of his life or smoked a lot, but it kind of works. a sultry way.
Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution.
Alright, his lyrics are by and large the best of this song so far. They're actually clever and poetic and not just like super direct in your face. This is my first impression of struggle. I'm not mad at it.
And there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise. Stand up, pay homage.
You know, this is what I imagine more for like some America kind of rap. This is actually like, okay, it might not always align with me politically, but this doesn't feel as weird, if that makes sense. It just feels like, okay, this is what I would want from this.
I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor.
That line's a little weird. God's looking down on us. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping on our armor. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the armor of God and some sort of religious symbolism, but all I could think about is like the Crusades of the Middle Ages, and I don't think that's something I would exactly want to, you know, hype up as good. At least it was cool potential metaphorism, and this sounds also just really gritty in a good way.
Either set sail to higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana.
Wait, you're talking about, I mean, that's Buddhism. Isn't that not what you, never mind.
We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. That's not exactly how the quote goes, but you know the thing.
The man on the news says the problem is me.
I want Nova's voice turned up, but that's fine. At least she makes a dope harmony. What are you happy about, hoodie boy?
I'm just a small
Every hoodie boy's happy in this video.
don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Making some eye contact with me, Nova. Look, we already stan you, Nova. You don't need to try any harder.
We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just
I like that little yeah in the background.
want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama.
I don't know why I turned into Eric Cartman when I was doing Nova, but you know what? Whatever.
We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government.
Alright, I'm not even listening to Tom. I'm just like waiting for more Nova ad-libs. I live for the Nova ad-libs. Nova, we need another Nova album. Thank you.
We just want the life that was promised by our fathers.
Yeah.
The man on the news,
I don't know why I'm pausing here. We're just pausing to reflect on the silhouette of Adam.
big American dream. The world's
What the hell was that?
going crazy.
No, the world went crazy a long time ago, Tom.
And they lying to us.
Of course they are. Money.
Don't know who to believe.
Yeah, that's a good question. Don't believe most people.
So in God we trust.
Nice hat tip. I do hat tips as well. There you go. There's the thing that we did for the thing. There, I liked the hook actually. Tom's verses things were fine. I'm not gonna be sold on Adam Calhoun anytime soon. I could tell you that right now. But I liked Struggle Jennings. That was the highlight of this song for me. Good introduction to that guy. I'm sure this comment section will be nothing if not toxic as hell. So I'll enjoy not reading those comments. If you want me to read a comment, join the channel and I'll see that you have an icon next to your name and I'll filter by those comments and assume that they're safe. If you want to watch other political stuff, I made a political song just to razzle dazzle everybody, and until next time, I ski, you ski, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye!